Seneca, the Roman philosopher, said, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. So for your last, it's not your last, it's your next and current involvement, you have been named the youngest member of the commission for the, what is it called here? Yes, the Royal Advisory Committee by nomination from His Majesty King Mohammed for the development of the kingdom. You recently did a State Department tour in several states here in the United States. And while not, revealing state secrets, what is that like? How does that fit into your next act, Khalid?
Of course. So let's, again, one of the things that I've done, and that it, and that I appreciate doing, and I've done again throughout my professional career, getting out of managing the company, was public policy regarding, like, around technology, and how can different countries and states collaborate with each other for the betterment um, of their people's societal situation, or socioeconomic positioning. And so, since putting down the mantle as a manager, two things came to mind. One is that I wanted to continue sharing my expertise, and that's where speaking, sitting on boards, comes in.
Yep.
So I don't want to let all of the experience and all the richness of the things that I've learned, that I've practiced, go to waste. And so that's one. And two, I want to be an eternal learner, like
Okay.
I have been throughout my work as an entrepreneur. I want to always learn and always improve myself. And so the program with KPMG and HSBC was the first one on this journey, but I've also set up a few um, learning journeys, let's call them. And
Okay.
this trip to the US was one of them. And so learning is by meeting all sorts of actors within the United States, whether it's public or private, around an open, secure digital economy. So talking about the subjects like cybersecurity, regulation for AI, development of digital economy, understanding emergency management, and all the things surrounding how to regulate also blockchain and
Yeah.
cryptocurrencies, and all of these
Wow.
things. So in
Wow.
3 weeks, we've met, I believe, above 50 organizations, from state actors to U.S. attorneys' offices to companies like Discord or Plug and Play, to universities like Carnegie Mellon and their centers for research and development, to organizations like NIST.
Yeah.
And so we've had quite a large panel of organizations that we've collaborated with, and kind of had these exchanges of experience and knowledge, both from the US standpoint, understanding how things function within the US and what those organizations are working on, but also from our side to give them a little bit of what the rest of the world, how we view regulation versus the US's view, how we view the research and development paradigms, etc. So this was kind of it for me. It was a learning journey, but also a formal exchange with these organizations, as a way for both of us to develop a better understanding of the state of the world, of best practices from both sides, and it was definitely a great trip indeed.
Thank you.